So I'm filming a video for the only reason that for some reason, I'm kind of anxious right now. I don't know what it is. I literally just now finished meditating, jumped into work, and I answered some emails, and then boom, just stress came out of nowhere. So I'm just gonna film this video until the stress goes away. So I don't particularly have anything to talk about except, I guess I can show you a couple of things. Some things have changed, work-wise. I'm gonna talk about that. Let's check this setup, man. I made this fucking not standing desk. What is it called? A shelf desk. That's what it's called. And my workspace looks so many times more cleaner now. The box is under there. The fucking Steinberg thingy. Yeah. So overall, looks pretty clean. I had to raise the shelf, so I had to drill new holes, and I still haven't filled out the old holes. I need to like fucking I don't know pick boogers and put them in there, so you don't see them as much. Uh, Raise my shelf a bit higher. That shelf is the same, just so I can fit the monitor here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I made this myself. I went to the, it was kind of just, I'll be honest, I was having a pretty bad day and I didn't know what to do. I just couldn't fucking work for the life of me. I tried to just sit down and force myself to work, but every single time I just look at work, I just felt horrible. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna go watch shows and waste my time or whatever. I'm gonna do something productive, something that I enjoy doing. So I keep watching my favorite type of content recently has been literally watching just like desk setups and stuff like that. And all of them have a fucking shelf desk and they look so fucking clean. And I ordered some LEDs to put under here that it shines and also under my desk. I had LEDs here before. They got burnt. I don't know what happened. I think they just fused or something. I don't know. Point is, they don't work anymore. So I've ordered some new ones, higher quality ones. Those ones I can actually control not only on my phone, but I can set timers on them that like automatically at like I don't know 8 or 9 whenever I start working they turn on, and I know it's work mode. And during the night I can make them turn red. So shit like that. I'm really excited about that. I bought these legs. I paid like €1 extra for each of these legs just because they were tall enough that I could fit all my pills perfectly. Like look at this shit. Boom. Like perfect. All my like caffeine, vitamin D, magnesium for the evening. Those are standing right here. Um, there I don't really have anything really except I guess this light that I right now it just shines at the back of my monitor, and when I need it I can just bring it out. Because these LEDs during the daytime are not really that bright, and especially because I have a window. And yeah, it's snowing again. Yeah, because it's the February 5th and it's snowing. So yeah, it's probably gonna be that till like April. So yeah, that's literally my setup now. This was worth the fucking time. I am so glad I did this, and especially that I raised the shelf, because when the shelf wasn't raised, it was way lower, and literally the monitor would have been like, well, I don't want to really move it, but it would be like right fucking here, which is like a pretty big it's really close in my opinion. So yeah, I'm glad that I did. Actually, the screen I'm even looking, that's my Trello board for all my leads. Right now I'm doing, well, what my mentor told me to do is just keep it hyper fucking personalized. I am used to doing like 80 70 DMs a day, but they were basically auto-piloted by my brother, who I paid to do these things, because I just rather spend my time video editing. And also, just sending mass outreach is just so mind-numbingly like exhausting for me for some reason. So I just paid him, but he didn't ask about money. But there was a bunch of problems. He wasn't consistent at all. He didn't want to really do it anyways, even though I was paying him. So, and the quality of those DMs sometimes weren't the greatest, and he wouldn't fucking want to fill in any data for me. And I was having problems with Instagram that like the moment I send like 40 messages or more, it just like doesn't allow me to send anything more. So yeah, right now I'm focusing on emails. I have one call booked on Friday. That's uh 2 days from now. Got two more responses. I'm trying to book a call with them also. Yeah, and all of this is just to focus on like monthly retainers or like consistent videos. And also this is mostly long form videos. I was so used to just doing shorts and stuff, but I want to dip my toes in like actually doing long form videos for clients. And to be honest, I actually haven't done that like at all because I was so hyper focused on shorts. And in the beginning, it made sense, but now, like, I just do also just like do a bit of long form content for my clients because I don't know. I just think that's what I should do. Plus, they pay way more. So yeah, that's about that. Honestly, nothing much has changed beyond that. Today, my task list is I need to add more leads to this board. If I have the time, then I'll try to do an edit. But I also have my own edits to do, so I can post on X or Twitter, whatever. And I have to set up a new camera because my fucking webcam keeps bugging. So I borrowed the Sony ZV-1. I tested it out. It looks pretty good, at least so far. But the thing is, I don't really have anywhere to put it. So I'm gonna have to find a fucking, whatchamacallit, statives. Like a tripod type of thing. Some way that I could fucking connect it somewhere so it sees my face. like something like this. But I don't want to show the bed all that much. So yeah, that's one thing also. And this is pretty cool. Look at him. Look at him. He just stands on my desk and just looks at me. I don't know. I don't fucking know really. I mean, I don't. The isolation is something else, man. It's funny as shit. Recently, I went go karting and went like eating food with my mates, and that was a great fucking time. And the moment I got back home, I was like, yeah, today was great. And the next fucking morning, I was like, shit, I want to do that again, but now I gotta get back to work. So, yeah. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Right now, I'm more than half a year into freelancing. Even though I lost a client and I got hit with a tax bill, I'm doing okay right now. I'm not earning 1.2k right now because the client left. I'm at like 900 right now, about. But then again, I didn't have a lot of work to do last month. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Plus, I'm planning to close a couple of clients this month, at least one. And if I close even one for like $1,000 a month, that's good. That's pretty good for me, at least in the situation I'm in right now. I know in the future I'll be closing deals that are like 3,000, 5,000, shit, maybe even 10,000. I don't know. But right now I'm looking at the lead numbers and the estimated deal on each one, and like the 1,000 is the lowest. So 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3K. Shit, man. So yeah. Damn, I really did not think. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like, when I started freelancing, I was like, okay, this actually feels pretty good because, like, I'm like pretty introverted. I don't really talk to people that much, or I would sit home and work, and that isn't that big of an issue. But after a long enough time period, you start to notice yourself like become like this fucking autistic monkey. I don't know how to describe it really. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, man. Like, I mean, at the gym, that's like my main place where I go socialize. I'm talking with a lot of new people, just meeting them, talking, whatever, just like spending extra time in the gym, just so I can like talk to people more, which is helping, but like still, like besides people online that I don't know in real life, I don't have anyone that really like shares my vision, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, I have my best mate, yeah, but he's like on a slightly different path. He wants to do like a physical business, and he's also like in going to the military and so on. Um, or besides that, like, I don't really have anyone that like understands what the fuck I'm talking about, really. Like, except people online. But the thing is, I struggle with connecting with people online. I just always have struggled with it. I don't know why. Just like they don't feel real. But the in summer, in the, last year in the summertime, I went to the event. That shit was mind-bogglingly changing. I like the people that I thought like they're like people on a screen. I met them in real life. Like, holy shit, this is real. And I was eating fucking steak on a rooftop that honestly at the time it was kind of embarrassing because like I paid for everything in advance because I had a really good month. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna reward myself. And then I got sick, lost everything. I had maybe $100 to my name. Um, uh, to go to the live event. Literally, for the entire fucking week, that I was there, I had $100 to my name. About. So yeah, so that was pretty funny. I was around people who like made thousands upon thousands a month, and I'm here with $100 to my name, eating steak. I was like, shit, I am the poorest person in this room, and to be honest, that's probably the best position to be in. I learned a lot of things about like personal branding and so on, but like I made a lot of content, but didn't really go anywhere except like gave me a lot of experience in the future, which is gonna help me. And I got really decent, like relatively decent on camera, so I could film a VSL and so on. But like, I don't know, it's complicated, you know. That's just the way things are. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's about it. I haven't really had any updates really, besides like just I'm changing up my strategy, and yeah, I guess I don't know. Probably the next video I'll make would be, I don't know, after the sales call or something. Just see how it goes on Friday. If it goes well, that's awesome. That's, well, my estimated deal is about 1.5K for this guy because there's a big like workload, but also the videos aren't that complicated. So I'll see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have all that much to say, to be honest. It's like I have, you know, every single time when I start one of these videos, I usually think like, oh, I have so much shit to say, and when I literally finish up one or two points that I wanted to talk about, I was like, damn, I got nothing else of value to mention. I mean, the things that I already said were not fucking useful to anyone, or even myself in the future, probably, except just giving an insight of what I'm thinking and feeling. But yeah, man, I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on. We're just floating on this giant fucking rock that, like, this mystical force called gravity and friction is just holding us on a big ball of stone and earth and molten magma, and we're just rotating around like a giant fucking, just a giant ball of gas that's on fire constantly with like radiation and shit. And like we have this thing called like oxygen and like the atmosphere that's keeping us also safe from all that stuff. And then like we're living on here with like molecules and fucking atoms and shit that like for some reason are even capable of their own thought and consciousness, that like we see and observe the world around us. And then for like 8 hours a day we just die basically, and then we just come back to life because we just need to sleep. I don't know, this shit is kind of crazy when you really think about it. Like, how the fuck does anyone even like do people just forget this? Like, I don't know, man. Like sometimes it just feels like we just like accepted that this is just how things are, but like why though? I don't know. It's kind of crazy though. Like we literally, I just explained it. Like literally, we're just like things, we're molecules walking around put together, and for some reason we can control our own molecules, like where this certain part of molecules even goes. Like I wanna grab something, I wanna drink, like, oh, like I have this innate desire in my brain to want something. Man, shit's crazy. How the fuck does anyone even sleep at night thinking about this? I mean, actually, like a day ago, that was yesterday, I could not fucking sleep. I just could not. I mean, once in a while I get those days, like maybe once or twice a month, maybe, where I just can't sleep. I like, no matter how hard I try, I just can't. I'm laying in bed there for literally like 2.5 hours, nothing. I'm not on my phone. I have my fucking eye mask thing that like no light can penetrate. I'm sleeping there, well, sleeping, and I'm just like I'm not really even thinking about anything that would like keep me awake. Like nothing particularly bad happened or anything. To be honest, I had a pretty decent, productive working day. I just couldn't sleep. I was like, fuck, man, how long have I been here? Like my back is starting to hurt, and it was like, okay, fuck it. I'm a bit thirsty. I'm go drink some water. I fucking take my mask off. I check, look at the clock. It's like 2:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? I went to bed at 11. How the fuck have I been like 11:30 or whatever? I've been in bed for like 3 hours almost. I still haven't fallen asleep. And I was like, okay, I'm thinking about like, what did I do? Did I take caffeine too late? Like, no, I just had the standard. There was no problem. Okay, what else? Did I forgot something? I don't know. Like everything that I thought about, like those weren't the problems. Point is, those weren't the problems. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna drink some water, come back, sleeping. Can't fucking sleep still. So I'm literally like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna read some comics on my phone on extremely low brightness, and like usually that's the way I unwind. I just read some comics or whatever. Um, and usually like end of the day it takes me pretty sleepy because like reading is just like I don't know, for me it just like makes me try to fall asleep. So like I'm reading these comics and whatever, and it was like I've read like, man, I don't know, fucking 5 chapters already. Like, I don't know, I've read for like almost an hour, and I checked the fucking time again. It's like, damn, it's like 4 in the morning already. I was like, well, fuck, I don't know what else to do. I still like, I feel tired, but I just can't fall asleep. So I said fuck it, and I just watched Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I watched Full Metal Alchemist till like 6 in the morning. And I decided, like, you know what? After this, I'm just gonna go outside for a walk, uh, and I don't know, just get to work. That did not happen. I woke up. I woke up after at some point when I was watching the show. I guess I fell asleep. And I slept till like 12 in the morning. Woke up, answered an email. Sat down to work for like half an hour, nothing happened. Then my mate calls me, scares the shit out of me for some reason. I put my phone on the computer, like it's just barely outside of my vision. And it was so late into the day that people could call me, and he called me an entire thing fucking by. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, okay, yo, it was good. It's like, oh yeah, you want to go outside? I was like, well, I got nothing else better to do, to be honest. I just can't work right now. I just couldn't. And yeah, went outside. Nothing really happened. I went to the store, bought some breadcrumbs and a can of rose water. Rose water is like canned, like carbonated rose water or rose lemonade, whatever it's called. It's pretty good. I like it. I know you're supposed to mix it with drinks, but on its own it tastes pretty alright. And I need an alternative to kvass because I may or may not be an addict. So, yeah. Went back home. Slept a bit, I think. Just watched YouTube, honestly. And then I played Rust for like 4 hours. And then I went to sleep. So yeah, the entire fucking day I did one productive thing, which was answering an email first thing in the morning. That is it. The entire fucking day basically did not exist. It didn't happen or anything like that. I was like suspect like maybe I don't know, I got ill or something because like my fingertips were cold and shit. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This nobody gives a shit. So yeah, yesterday I did nothing. Completely fucking nothing. So today I kind of have to make up for it. Right now it is almost 10 in the morning. Most of the times, like before I fixed my sleeping schedule, this is when I would start getting to work. Right now, I answered some emails again. That's about it. So yeah, I just need to add some more leads to my fucking Trello board, and yeah, I don't like, for some reason I have this like innate ability to, not even an ability, it's just an annoying pattern of behavior that I just want to keep talking about something, but I don't have anything to say. And I think it's because I just don't have a lot of people that I talk about these specific things. Like, who the fuck really gives a shit? And like, I don't chat with people online all that much. I really don't. Like, yeah, once in a while if I'm in a session call or whatever, or on Instagram DMs I see someone who did something and like I mention it or whatever. But like, I don't just go on my phone texting people. I just don't do that. I don't know why. I don't really like texting all that much. Like, I'd much rather just talk to people. But like, I don't get to do that really. And yeah, well, what specific topics like this specifically? It just feels like there's like this, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like pressure that like builds up, and I just want to like talk about it, explain some things, like keep myself updated. I don't know how to describe it. Point is, but I don't have anyone to talk about this shit, so I'm talking to myself like a madman on my phone. That I've been recording for 20 minutes almost. Damn. The thing is, like, I almost never cut these videos, and to be honest, like, most of them I probably should, because I talk about shit that just, like, is completely unrelated to anything. But then again, I'm too fucking lazy to do it. Honestly, before I said I just don't have the time. I probably do have the time if I were to sacrifice some things, but I just can't be bothered, honestly. Like on my own archive videos, I don't really give a shit if they're edited or not. I do edit a couple of them for fun or when there's so much content that I just have to put it in one video, so I literally put it together. But yeah, right now it's just these random ass half an hour phone recording videos of me just ranting about some bullshit. So yeah, I don't fucking know really. I really don't. Actually, future me, if you can, could you just put down a comment about what you think about these types of videos? Like, do you think that I should have made more of these videos? I mean, I know I can't read the fucking comment, but like, can you just like leave that in a comment thinking like, would you prefer like the edited videos or like just me ranting to the camera for no fucking reason? Because I really doubt that future me is watching these videos back in their entirety. I'll probably have like some sort of selection of clips that I roughly remember what happened, if they're even important watching, or judging by the title, like what happened in those videos. Because this is literally just a fucking rant channel for myself, which is literally just archives. Uh, Archive to fucking what? I have no idea. I don't even know. Now that I think about it, why did I even start recording videos in the first place? I think there was a reason, but I don't remember it anymore. The first ever video I made was an introductory video, if I remember correctly, called just Hello or something like that. Just me introducing myself, and I wanted to talk about... What did I want to talk about? I mean, business probably. At least my journey, I guess, but that's pretty vague. I mean... Does it have to be a reason? I don't know, I just felt like doing it, maybe. I mean, I wanted to get good on camera. That was one point, but like ranting to the camera like that and compared like watching how I act right now talking to myself is completely different than watching me like record a YouTube video or talking to my clients or whatever shit like that. It's completely fucking different because I just I swear a lot. I take like pauses between thinking, which is something that I can't really like do. I can't just like, can I just sit there in silence on a sales call? I mean, I heard like people talk about like strategic silences, but to be honest, I have no idea how that shit works. And even though I read a lot of those human psychology books, like a lot of these things just like kind of just don't really click in my head, if you know what I mean. So I don't really know about that. I mean, I got a lot of fucking things to learn. So, yeah. Man, this caffeine should fucking kick in by now. I mean, I do these detox days where I like, usually Saturdays or Sundays where I just don't take caffeine. Um, but yeah, like, I don't know. Did I mention that I started taking creatine? And I think I'm probably allergic to that shit. I took creatine, like, not even a loading phase, just like normally. And I started getting really bad allergy symptoms, and I was like, okay, I didn't think it was the creatine, it was probably something else, so I just kept doing it, it just kept getting worse and worse. I stopped taking creatine, right now I'm feeling pretty fine. I'm planning on, probably next week, after like some time, I'm gonna take a small dose of creatine, just once, and check if I get symptoms. If I do not, I'm gonna take another dose. And if I do get some sort of symptoms, that's probably because I'm allergic to creatine. My diet consists of mostly chicken and pork, occasionally potatoes in the evening, but mostly it's just quesadillas, honestly. Literally like 70% of my diet is just quesadillas. And some fruit. I do like fruit. Apples, oranges, pears, they're pretty good. I like those. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, honestly, so yeah, I just probably gotta get back to work. Well, by back to work, I mean I need to actually start working. Answering emails isn't really work. So, it's just a task, I guess. This is pretty cool. I like this guy. Just like put him on the corner of my table and just I got a voice crack. Yeah, that shit was funny. I got the guy looking at me in the corner. I don't know. I don't know, for some reason I just find it entertaining. And I have this new notebook, some cat stickers on it. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna be doing like this. This is so hard. I'm trying not to get back to work. Like I can just keep mentioning shit that nobody gives a fuck about. So yeah, let me just. That's enough for now. See ya.